What's up, family? Welcome to Ask to My Apps.
Well, we challenge you to stop playing. Stop playing and start pushing.
Yes. All right, y'all. What's up, fam? We just wanted to come to you for a brief moment today to talk about the importance of what kind of rituals do you have in your life and in the life of your family. And you may hear the word ritual and be like, what are you talking about? What is that about? But some very basic examples of rituals are birthdays. Birthdays and birthday celebrations. Those are rituals, right? Another ritual I can hear my older son coming down the steps in the background. That's a ritual. My son thinks he has to come down the steps every night after he goes to bed, right? Like that's a ritual. But birthdays, those are rituals. And so today is our youngest son's birthday. Sit up, hon. He is 6 years old. Look at the camera there. How old are you? 6. And so one of the things that we do with our family, and we did this today, is we put sheets around the house, pieces of paper around the house, right? Mm-hmm. And on those pieces of paper, when it's your birthday, there are maybe anywhere from, probably about maybe 10 to 15 pieces of paper around the house that have little messages on them for you. And so it's a ritual in our family that on your birthday, the first thing you do actually is you get serenaded by the family. Yeah. We actually come up and my husband gets out the drum and I have a little cowbell. We wake everybody up. Come on, let's go in the person's room and we sing happy birthday. Did we do that for you this morning?
Yes.
Yes. And then the person comes down and they start to read all of the papers. And so I want to just talk about how important that is. But the first thing I want to do is I want to demonstrate this. My son is having a good time watching himself in the camera. Adaye. Adaye?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Where is God?
In me.
Thank you. That was perfect. We didn't do any preparation for that. Now there's my son in the background. Santi. Okay, but did you hear my son? What did he say, baby?
He said, in me.
In me. Real simple. I just said, where is God? And of course, we know God exists everywhere, but what did he say?
In me.
In me. Powerful. Say good night. Say good night. So that we can finish this video. Thank you. Good night. Go to sleep. Thank you so much. Go on. Go. Go on.
Upstairs.
And Asante, you as well. So here's the piece. I wanna really bring home for you all.
Leave it in
the reason that my son can so easily say when I ask him where is God and he says in me is because he hears it from us on a regular basis, but because we use ritual to really reinforce things not only in our children but in ourselves. And so one of those things is by having affirmations and common sayings and things that you when you grow up you say my mother always said or my father always said, right? And then being creative in how you do it, how you put it out there to your children and to yourselves, to your partner. So having it up on the wall, one of the things we wrote was, remember, God is in you. You can do anything you put your mind to. And I just wanted to see if he was going to be able to answer that in the way that I had hoped that he would. I don't know what else to say other than the fact that it's important to have ritual. It's important to be intentional about it and to make it a priority to find ways to get the messages that you want your children to have into them. And more than, and it has to come from you in more than, what am I trying to say? It can't just be you saying it. It can't just be you saying it. It has to come from different angles and different ways. Ritual. It needs to be repetitive. How do you do it in your life and in your family? If you don't have some, get some.
Yeah. I mean, really what this is all about is really impressing upon your spirit your self-worth and your significance. We all come into this world and, we're molded and we're shaped by our own experiences. And when you grow up in a family and that family reinforces your value and they say to you over and over and over again that you're amazing. They plant seeds in your mind and in your spirit that you're significant, that you're worth something, you're worthy of respect. You deserve more. You can be better. You can be all that you want to be. That right there, it leaves a significant and an indelible mark on their spirit. Then when they grow older, they realize that the world is mine. I can accomplish whatever it is that I choose to accomplish because my parents, my caregiver, they established or they instilled a belief in me that I can do anything that I put my mind to.
Mm-hmm.
I can do anything because God is within me.
Mm-hmm.
And through that belief that God is within me, I have the capacity, the ability, the omnipresence, the omniscience, and the omnipotence to accomplish whatever it is that I choose to, as long as I walk with faith, as long as I walk in spirit.
And vice versa. When you hear every day or very often that you ain't gonna be nothing,
Mhm.
that you're dumb, that you're stupid, that or you hear silence.
Mhm.
You don't hear any affirmation or confirmation of who you are and where you're going and how God made you. You know, that also impacts and shapes you into who you are.
Mhm.
Whatever your background and your experience has
Mhm.
been, let me just say this. We always have the opportunity to do something new, to do something different. And so if you have children in your home, if you have children in your community, that would be all of us, then figure out how it is that you can do something new and different, or continue to do what you've already been doing in a much more intentional way. Create ritual.
Mm-hmm.
Create ritual. I had a very quick story I want to tell you about a teacher who said to me that what she decided to do with children she was teaching in her classroom is to open up their day with affirmations. So every time they came in the classroom, they had to do an affirmation to begin the day. And that ritual changed many of their lives because they had to do that every single day. And they didn't really get it at the time,
Mm-hmm.
right? But later on, years down the road, they came back to her, not one, not just two, but many students came back and talked about how that ritual helped them to see who they really were and what they could do in the hardest times in their lives. That they even did that with some of their own children. That had created in them possibilities that they did not know existed because of the ritual. So remember, ritual is important. Repeating things are important, not just for our children, but also for ourselves. Be intentional, y'all. Stop playing and start pushing.